you are in the business of manufacturing phones, you must pay a daily fixed cost to rent the building and equipment, and also pay a cost per phone produced for materials and labor. The labor and materials cost $100 for each phone manufactured, and the total cost of producing 9 phones in a day would be $1,400. Write an equation for C in terms of P, representing the total cost in dollars of producing P phones in a given day. Nice. Well, for this one, again, it's C in terms of P, and it's always Y in terms of X. So that tells us what the Y and the X are. So when we set up our equation, Y equals MX plus B, you could kind of simultaneously set up as C equals MT plus B. But what values did they give us here? Well, it says, the labor and material cost is $100 for each phone. So for each phone, well, I put T, didn't I? But it should be a P. C in terms of P. There we go. P is phones. Okay, well, $100 for each phone. That, again, shows us a unit rate. And while you don't see the one, it's there. It's just a phantom one for each one phone. So that would be our slope right there. Okay, so $100 for each phone. So you could put that as 100x or 100p. But again, this isn't showing the y-intercept, but we just got to fill in this blank is all we got to do. But then it says the total cost of producing 9 phones a day would be $1,400. This right here is an ordered pair. So we know X and Y would be our ordered pair, but this one is showing X is P and then the Y is C. And again, how do we know that? Because it told us it's C in terms of P, right? So the cost for those 9 phones would have been $1,400, so that's my C value there, $1,400, and that was for 9 phones. Okay, so what we have here is an ordered pair. They did not give us the y-intercept, which is the cost to rent the building and equipment, right? So we're gonna have to use our y-intercept formula. So we take the B equals Y minus the slope, M, times the X. Well, we already have the slope. We know it's $100 every phone. And then the X value comes from that ordered pair. That's P, the number of phones, was 9. And then the Y, that's the cost for producing those 9 phones, was $1,400. So this is something that I just put in the calculator, and it would tell me that B, the y-intercept, would be $500. Okay, now again, this is an interpretation. B should be the fixed cost to rent the building and equipment, which they did not tell us what it was. We had to find that on our own. So that's going to be $500 just to rent the building and equipment. Now, of course, in the Y equals MX plus B, that's plus 500. But we've changed the variables because they told us to. C equals 100P plus 500. Now, the last 2 examples we did, the slope was negative here. That's because you were getting closer to city A or you were losing battery percentage. This one, though, all of this is cost. The $500 is a cost to rent the building and equipment. And then it costs, again, more money to produce each phone. So this is the one that we want. Again, you could rewrite it because some students prefer it that way. They say, well, it's going to be that $500. And then in addition to that, you're going to add $100 every phone. But again, it doesn't matter which one you choose to use. I like this one just because we're still trying to get used to slope-intercept form. There it is.